Bungie name change available now. Ah, yes, new season stuff. Always great to come back. I don't think I need to change my Bungie name, actually. I think we're pretty much set for our Bungie names. Yeah, anyways, we're coming back. This is the Into the Light playthrough update. Yes, finally. We finally got in. Weirdly enough, I lost power literally as the stream ended, and I screamed. I've never been so upset at losing power in my neighborhood, but I have a generator here at the house, so we were able to boot that up, and I have internet and power again, and we can record, and we're jumping in. The Bungie stream was very good. Actually, it was good enough for me to finally convince me to pre-order the final shape. I'm actually pretty excited about that. I'll probably talk more about what I thought about it after we get to the end of this session for the Into the Light stuff. It's like a free story update, so maybe we'll get something. Oh, Guardian modification available. Right, we can change my Guardian's looks finally. I haven't seen my Guardian without a helmet in such a long time, actually. I forgot I was an Exo. Well, no, I didn't forget, but I knew I was an Exo. I just didn't know what kind of face I had. Man, they based off that stream and based off everything they've announced that's coming with the final shape, people are like speculating, oh, that stuff was always going to be in the final shape no matter what. People were just like being super impatient and just like didn't believe Bungie could cook. I am of the opinion that Bungie had to cook and they had to put something out desperately because they are like not doing great behind the scenes based off of the layoffs and all the things that are happening in the background with community sentiment and stuff like that. The Into the Light stuff was like their one chance for goodwill, and I think they had to put something out, right? They had to put something out that was something worthwhile that would really drum up positivity and a good reaction for the community. So I'm of the opinion that they probably made most of that stuff on the fly, and they were being told like, yo, we got to put something out that's really good for the community. We can't let them think that we're not doing anything in the background. We got to be cooking in the background. So we have to put something out good, guys. Come on, we have to. Our very much our livelihoods depend on it. And I am of the opinion that they probably made most of that stuff up, that stuff probably wasn't going to be in the final shape, if I had to guess. I could be wrong. I don't feel like I'm wrong. It feels like Bungie just made that on the fly. I'm willing to bet that the most of that stuff was made up on the fly. I don't think that they had that stuff in their back pocket the whole time. That wouldn't be an unfair thing to say about them. But it looks good. It looks good enough for me to want to pre-order it, actually, and I ended up pre-ordering that the final shape. So when we get to the tower, we'll have to like go through and grab all the cool stuff that comes with pre-ordering the final shape. And I think we even got like a new ship that I wasn't even entirely sure we were going to be getting either. Eye color. I would like us to keep the red. I like my eye face hasn't changed a whole lot. I want my character to look ever so slightly older. I mean, he started off like this, and maybe over time, as the years have gone on, we've just gotten a little bit more armor on our face. We're a little bit more bulky. Color has changed ever so slightly, and maybe we have a different marking on our face. We had this marking initially. Maybe that's okay, but I would prefer something a little bit more done. Yes. There we go. I wasn't sure if I was going to be looking into the light armor sets for our fashion stuff. Fashion for all the classes is more or less done. We'll probably look at some of the armor stuff that comes with Into the Light, and then if there's anything that I think I want to add to the fashion stuff, we'll try... Oh, something's playing.
What is a guardian?
Oh, this is new. Cool.
Are we gods? We are connected to the weft and weave of the universe. No one knows how long we live. We stand alongside those without our gifts. We know, intimately, their lifespans, their mortality, despite their resilience. Mortals live more intensely than any guardian I've known. Love harder, perhaps. They know tomorrow is never guaranteed. That everything they could become dies with them. So, are we protectors? Our gifts were meant to defend against impossible threats. Those who need us have never needed us more. But we could do nothing, and they would still die. What is a Guardian in that moment? Now, across Last City territory, the forces of the Witness surge.
Nice.
Our borders are under siege. Does that make us soldiers? Pushing back buys us only time, but the alternative is unthinkable. We built a city none of us dared to dream of, with allies from unlikely places. We have never had more to lose. I turn the question to you, on the eve of our darkest hour. What is a Guardian? Define us, in this moment, for all time.
Oh, that's a cool cutscene, actually. I wasn't expecting a cutscene right off the bat. That's really cool. I like that. I was kind of hoping the one thing they didn't show off in the preview for the final shape that I really wanted to see was Keith David playing Zavala. I wonder if we'll get I want at least a little bit of dialogue from him. Come on, man. I know he's hard at work probably doing all that recording stuff, but still. Oh, I just spawned in here. Sweet. Actually, hold on a second. We need to put on something else. I don't necessarily want to use this stuff. There we go. Hey, this is where they put all the Guardian game stuff when we're done with it. They just shove it into deep storage. I like this. This is funny. Oh, the Festival of the Lost stuff is just down here. Is that... Oh, she's even down here just taking inventory on stuff. I like this. That all the stuff that we don't use anymore, shove it into deep storage. We don't need it for now. Ah, the oven, all the little gifts down here for, like, the dawning stuff. Nice. I always wonder where the hell all that stuff goes. They just get rid of it. Guardian... Oh, the Vernal stuff that we stopped doing for some reason. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I like all the festival stuff down here. It's just hidden away. Like, yeah, we're done with it for the year. Just throw it into deep storage. We don't need it. Nice. Ooh, even more stuff. And here's more of the stuff we're meant to see, actually, like the defense stuff. Lots of weapons, actually. Lord Shaxx.
Welcome, Guardian. We're just settling in.
Why'd you transmat away? Oh, they're gonna explain to us what this is about.
The city is lucky to have you, Guardian. Yes, yes.
Interesting. These are chests. Hall of Champions.
The world is burning. We need you out there. The Crucible beckons, Guardian. Will you answer?
Oh, come on, man. They couldn't record something new for him here. And so my favorite Guardian arrives. Our borders are burning once again thanks to the Witness. Nothing changes, including our need for you. He seems to stare at you in the eyes, his helmet expressionless, his broken horn silently spiteful. This, he gestures to the armory around you, is my personal vault. It's been refit to serve as the Hall of Champions, and your base of operations against the encroaching forces of the Witness. Crow awaits us beyond the shell of the Traveler. We've yet to hear from him, but if he lives, we must be ready to follow him through, and the Witness lies just beyond, and in the meantime, you'll push our enemies out of our borders and prepare for full-scale war. Shaxx points to the holographic weapons plinths lining the chamber. I remember how to entice the Guardian's psyche. I prepared customized firearms and blades for my personal collection. Once banned by the Vanguard, now reissued for necessity. Yours if you earn them in a live fire training against forces of the Witness. We're working with banned weapons because we need the literal best of the Guardians can get their hands on, and like super banned legacy weapons are what we need. We'll engage in anti-siege warfare against our enemies in a multi-step regimen to have you master classical weaponry as you defeat our foes. It'll make you an even better guardian than you are. He looks you up and down. The witness is doomed.
Think of it as training, Guardian. You can only get stronger from this.
A guardian's greatest advantage is the light, but a top-notch arsenal certainly helps. And to face the witness, you'll need the best, Shaxx says, gesturing broadly to the hall. I've assembled the brave arsenal together with Ada 1. Many of the weapons here were discontinued for being too dangerous, he says, shaking his head. Why would we get rid of banned weapons? We like, I guess they're, in the terms of open warfare, they are considered, like, banned by the Geneva Convention, basically. They're too lethal. They're too, like, cruel to use against everyday enemies, but now it's like we're on the verge of extinction, so we're kind of lifting that ban for you guys to use them. That's cool. We revived a dozen of them for your edification because annihilation is coming for us, and the Vanguard safeguards won't save us. Like, yeah, it's like, you know, like, all the rules of engagement don't go away now. Rules of engagement are free. Just take what you need. I prepared a welcome gift for you to get started, he says, pointing to a nearby chest, but after that, you'll have to earn each weapon the old-fashioned way in combat. Nice. Defend the last city in Onslaught. Onslaught could be located into the light node on the director. I wonder if this is permanent. This isn't like a traditional season where stuff is, like, seasonal, right? This is not a seasonal activity. This is a free update. My assumption is that this is permanent. You said you had something for free for me? Steadfast Onslaught? Oh, I'm only allowed to hold one at a time? Complete win with Void or Strand final blows and abilities? Complete 20 runs in a single run of Onslaught? Interesting. I'm not... What did he say? Oh, there's a chest nearby. What is this? Approach? What is in here? Ah, Gift of the Thunder Gods. Right. I kind of don't need this, really. I might just leave this here for a while. I mean, it's cool to have this. This is like the free Into the Light update stuff if you really wanted that. I don't really need any of that stuff, Shaxx. Lord Shaxx authorization required. So he wants us to Into the Light. Yeah, right here. It's a new node, Into the Light. It's not like a helm thing. I hope this is permanent. Onslaught Hall of Champions, the Whisper, exotic mission. Ooh, we'll probably have to do that at some point, too, to get the crafted version of it. Was there anything updated to the store? Doesn't look like it. Oh, more free Bright Dust. I'll take the free money. I mean, not really. Virulent Cloak. Extravagant Wishcraft. Not really. It's a gold reskin of that. Doesn't look like anything new got added to the store. It looks like they're just continuing what's already here. Gilded Cage. Is that new? I mean, it's cool for a Whisper ornament. Outbreak Perfected and Whisper are now going to be craftable weapons, right? So if they're craftable, does that mean they got like an ornament each for them? I mean, they have their own older versions of them still, so not really. Nothing's got changed there. So we want to go with that. Speak to Erismorn on the moon. That'll probably be one of the last things we do. Nothing really here. I mean, collections. I don't think we got any new shaders other than like the super black shader. Yeah, there we go. Super black. It's flat black everywhere. I mean, that'd be really cool for certain armor sets if you want to make like your face completely dark for whatever reason. So the super black shader is something that we can earn. I don't think there was anything else. Not really. Activities. Nothing from here. Tower. I don't think it's a tower shader. World. I don't think it's a world shader either. Transmat effects. No. I mean, it's a new free update, but I don't think we got anything extra with it. Reborn Brave. Source Into the Light. We might make a trip to the tower for something. Gonna need room. Now that we have this new, what's it called? now that we have the new skiffs, the skiffs are so much better than the normal sparrows. It's kind of a shame that there's not a real reason to use a normal sparrow anymore if you have a skiff. Heartfire shell. I kind of don't need this shell anymore. I don't think there's anything else over here, right? No, I think we have to go earn our stuff now, right? Light. Okay, well, let's go to the tower real quick. I think yes, we have special orders from special deliveries in the tower, and then we'll jump into Onslaught. I was thinking that, I gotta remember that it's not a full-blown major expansion. It's not brand new stuff. It's mostly just... How do you explain it? It's a free update, so there's not, like, new armor sets out. Well, no, there's new armor sets, but there's not, like, new armor sets in terms of, like, the Eververse store. We didn't get an Eververse store refresh. We just got... What is it? How do I explain it? We just got, like, it's just a free content update. So there's nothing... There's just, like, the armor and weapons to earn from the activity. It's called the Parade Suit. Interesting. As the forces of the Witness threaten all we hold dear, Lord Shaxx has issued a call to arms, and the Guardians must answer. Onslaught, Brave Arsenal, Whisper returns, new secrets and rewards. We might jump into that later. I wanted to go over all the stuff we got that was cool. The final shape shell, I guess the final shell at the end of all things. I mean, this was already there as a pre-order bonus for the game. The ship was something they announced during the live stream, which is really cool. Pyramid Vessel. Wear your salvation. Doesn't have any lore behind it, but it looks a very cool looking ship. I like that a lot, actually, so I'm gonna roll with that. Again, they didn't come out with any new armor, right? There's no armor at all. It's just, is it a season? Yeah, it's seasonal stuff. It's called the Parade Armor. You're the sharp blade, the fast draw, the dark arrow. It's just like a remux of the original OG armor we started off the game with. Could be something interesting. Parade grips. That's cool. I mean, I don't like the asymmetrical look to it, but it could be useful. As long as there's not any unshadable portions of it. That's all I really care about. All of the armor set has the same flavor text for everything. As a shade. Shade's kind of weird. Could be cool. Legs. You have a walkie-talkie in your pocket. It's hard for me to get excited for it. At least the hunter set. The cloak looks pretty cool. I like that it has a collar on it. We don't have a lot of cloaks with collars. It's a very rustic kind of looking cloak. Not bad. I mean, the armor set's okay. I would have gone a different direction for the OG armor hunter set. Because, like, the OG set is, like, right here. No, the OG set is, like, this one, the Firmish suit. I would have preferred, like, them doing, like, a remux on the snake skin pattern on the cloak. But, it's okay. I like it. It's fine. It's nothing that I would lose sleep over. I might try to play with it a little bit to try to get it to see if it gels with any of the armor sets that I already have preloaded for my characters for the fashion show, but I'm thinking that it might just be okay. What is this? Is this a grenade launcher? Oh, this is a fusion rifle. Oh. Is it? Oh. Tessellation? It's new to me, but it's probably been out for a while for a lot of people. Tessellation. This weapon adapts its damage type to match your equipped subclass. Final blows grant grenade energy. Consume your grenade to load a large projectile that generates an elemental explosion on impact. This is a fusion rifle. Interesting. Interesting design for a fusion rifle. If we're jumping into Onslaught, right? Into the light. Onslaught. Complete waves of Onslaught. 50 waves total. Cooperative matchmaking. There are Overload, Barrier, and there's one of everything. Stasis Surge, Arc Surge, Void Threat. Power levels fixed. If we're doing a little bit of everything in this... Strand Suspend, Arc Blind, Solar Ignitions. Trying to see Overload, Stasis, Void Suppressions, Void Volatile Rounds. It's hard to have a little bit of everything. I kind of want to use Tessellation. It's new to me. Maybe we'll try Commemoration, and then we'll give ourselves Volatile Rounds. Isn't like there one where Final Blows grant volatile rounds? Grants volatile rounds to your weapons, yeah. If I defeat something with a grenade. That's probably all I can do. Overload. Void Suppression. Overload Pulse Rifles. I should probably actually put on some perks that help. I think I'm just jumping in. Moth Yards?
Show me everything, Guardian. No limits here.
Nice. It's glad we haven't had a mission on a Cosmog in a very long time. Those guys are on my team. Should probably put on some resistances. We need void resistance, apparently. Or that. I'm gonna go with solar and range. Intellect, we can stand a little bit more intellect. So what does this do? Objective updated. I think nothing's gonna happen until the last guy loads in. I think we have a little bit of time. Bomber, Void Loader. Probably don't need this. There we go, it's doing something. Purchase and upgrade defenses. Purchase tripwire. Is it like a tripwire mine? These are decoys, right? Oh. Turrets. Defend the ADU. I knew it was a defense wave-based mission, I just wasn't sure. There's something up here to collect? Oh, this is for health.
Another battle won. On to the next fight.
Mines deployed. Oh. There we go. Nice. Okay, so defense supers are really useful here. Defense upgrades available. Can I see anything else worth buying? Upgrade turret. Purchase a decoy. Yeah, decoys might be useful here. Wonder how long we can go for before we actually lose. God, I need heavy ammo is what I need. I'm running out. Bonus objective activated. Complete the way within 120 seconds. Oh god, I don't have anti-barrier stuff. Okay, bonus objective done, and we get ammo for that.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.
I like Desolation. Desolation's fun.
obliterating them. I love it.
Oh, that was just like a boss battle? What does it purchase more? Upgrade tripwires. So these are tripwires like... It'll explode if anyone gets near them. Why not do like a turret that's just like a commemoration with like killing Tali or something? Why is it limited to like the Cabal turret? Never understood this. Tessellation, like the little grenade that it shoots out, is almost as dangerous as a rocket.
Another battle won. On to the next fight.
Oh crap. Oh no. There we go, they're using rocket launchers to take them down. Back in.
Your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
He just says like the same lines from the Crucible. I think we only got him for a few lines before they just said, eh, don't worry about it. Rally and shoot the switches. Spark of Light ignites. Hey, we got loot out of that. 10 waves.
I almost jumped in there when it came down to the final round. You've done well.
Mission complete? Oh, the mission
haven't
ends.
seen destruction on a scale like that since, well, the last time you.
Ooh, I got Edge Transit. I got Edge Transit. Return to Lord Shaxx, the Hall of Champions. Nice. That was not too bad for the introduction mission. That was actually pretty fun. Moth-Yard's Seasonal Arena. I hope this is permanent. I keep seeing that, like, it might not be permanent, but I'm kind of hoping that it is. I would hate for this to go away after a certain amount of time. Repulsor Brace, Destabilizing Rounds, Indomitability, Final Blows grant Grenade Energy when playing a Light subclass, and Melee Energy when playing a Darkness subclass. That's pretty cool. Sticky Grenades. It's not a terrible roll for a grenade launcher. Repulsor Brace, Destabilizing Rounds, just gives you an overshield when you get a kill with it. I have like the Waveframe one that has Volt Shot Chain Reaction. I got lucky in the last Guardian games. Let's go and talk to Shaxx now. Hall of Champions. I forgot what 6 weapons are available from the get-go. Tessellation's actually pretty fun. It's not too bad for... It's like a... I like exotic weapons that have dual functionality, because it's a pretty good fusion rifle. 660 charge time. I think this is an adaptive with that charge time. It's definitely not a high impact. 460... Yeah, it's not a rapid fire either. It's probably an adaptive. But the little bolt of damage it deals with, like, when you give it the grenade deals, it's like a rocket launcher worth of damage for a special weapon, which is not bad at all. And now it's a public space now. Look at all this. People are here now besides me.
Stop. I've seen enough. Come back when you're ready.
Shaxx.
Every exercise with light should teach you something.
Back already? The Witness's forces will be on notice now, and I haven't even finished gearing up you up yet. As the battlefield accomplishments in the defensive zone grow, you'll have a chance to return here to expand your brave arsenal. He gestures towards the weapon chest prominently displayed in the hall. Come back periodically to see what new weapons of war Ada and I have to offer. Trophy of Bravery. Claim new weapons by spending your trophies of bravery at the Brave Chest of Hall. Interact with the Brave Chest of the Hall of Champions to claim your brave
You're
weapons.
doing your part out there, I hope.
Is it
But
this
the
one?
Crucible always needs more fighting.
Redeem 10 trophies? Oh, Hung Jury. Hung Jury Kinetic Scout Rifle. What does this one have? Firefly, no distractions. I mean, not bad. I would have preferred a different scout rifle other than Hung Jury. I think people were sick and tired of seeing this one, weirdly enough. It's not a bad roll either. No distractions, Firefly. That's pretty okay. acquire Hung Jury. I wish it was like one of the other, like the Hawkeye scout rifles, but I guess nobody loves those as much as I do.
I know you'll use this well.
Shaq's eyes are in your gear with pride. It looks good on you, Guardian. I bet those light bearers in the Crucible will die of jealousy if you don't shoot them first. That's not nearly the bottom of our arsenal, though. I have a whole selection of other weapons for you. I've arranged a series of challenges, combat scenarios designed to keep you sharp. Master them, and I'll reward you with the choice pieces for my brave arsenal. He holds his fists up for emphasis. Now get out there and defend the city. Feats of bravery. Add Elsie's rifle to your brave arsenal by completing the corresponding quest, Stranger Danger. Brave weapon quest. Oh, dang it, I couldn't read that last part.
On your way, Guardian.
Brave weapon quests can be acquired from Arcticide 9940. Didn't I get a quest just now? Is it this one? Brave Engram. Complete 20 waves in a single run of Onslaught.
Damage reports are coming in across the system. My red jacks are full.
Not bad. Okay, so that's what it means to do all this stuff. Fallen hand cannons. Successfully clear a pathway in Riven's lair. Oh. Scout rifles, melee sniper rifles, swords. I already have a thing from you though, don't I? Oh, Stranger Danger. Oh, never mind. This is specifically for hers. The Recluse, Hung Jury, Succession, Edge Transit, Spin to Win, and that's Falling Guillotine. Complete one of the following objectives: defeat combatants with precision damage using pulse rifles anywhere in the system. Bonus progress granted in Onslaught.
What news from the
Or
war
defeat
front?
combatants in Guardian Ops playlist activities using pulse rifles. Back here to actually do some stuff now. After we didn't get to very far after Wave 36. Attune Elsie's rifle.
Okay.
Is now more likely to drop his loot from all brave weapon sources in the brave chest to unlock the attunement for a new weapon, complete its corresponding quest. Oh, so it's basically just grinding for the quests, and then your weapons can drop more often. I think before we were only getting like Edge Transit and Succession. Now it can start dropping from everything as long as we do the bounties for them.
Waste it.
You've proved your word time and again. Greets you approvingly, but I'm sure you'll recognize that more goes into your victories than your skill alone. Foundries make your weapons. Scouts provide you and reconnaissance objectives. Armorers make your clothing, and old buzzards like me train you in the use of your light. So it is with me, he continues. I couldn't do this without the help of Arsenite 9940, my quartermaster. Go talk to Arsene to learn more about what he has planned for you. Oh.
This was made for you.
So the stranger's right. Oh, I can't wield it. Oh boy, I can't. I gotta get something out of my vault or put it back into my vault. Hold on a second. Oh no. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of Tessellation because I've only been using it for a little bit, but I can always get it back for my collections. Each of these supposedly traces back to another of Elsie Brazos' timeline, exposed to forces we've never seen, tuned in unexpected ways, so says her sister anyways. Shaq shrugs his massive shoulder. I've never bothered with alternate realities myself, but the Drifter has worked with the Vex chronometric tech before, and Ada 1 is a master of Golden Age weapon systems. Between them, I think I have our bases covered, and now reap your benefits of your experience. Nice. Oh, it came fully masterwork too. Oh no, it's it's a curated roll, and it looks very different from the rest of the weapons with the bright shininess to it. Equip this limited edition weapon ornament to change the appearance of Elsie's rifle. Is it only to Elsie's rifle? I wonder if I can put this on a different version of Elsie's rifle. We'll have to check and see. So these are all the weapons I have unlocked so far. Except Elsie's rifle and Elsie's rifle again. I kind of don't like that we got Elsie's rifle once more, because it's just like we already have no time to explain. So, I mean, it is whatever. Defeat Guardians, rapidly defeat combatants using submachine guns anywhere in the system, or defeat Guardians while using submachine guns. And spin to win. Oh, I can just get them all. Cool. All right. Well, I mean, that's basically the weekly mission, right? I mean, just come back and start grinding away, boys. Just have fun playing. Just have fun playing now. Does this thing look that much different? It does. It glows. Does the ornament? Does the end of the ornament still glow with a different color? Oh, no, the ornament, like, supersedes all color schemes on it. This is the base version, and then we can change the color then. Oh, but this ornament, it, like, supersedes everything. Okay, nice. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I ain't gonna say that it's not when it definitely is. I mean, that's the weekly story, right? I guess for now. I'm sure we could grind away. I mean, that's basically the loop. Like, all of these are different quest steps, but that's basically like the loop for the week. I got another Elsie's. I wish there was like a thing in here to like look at my postmaster, but there isn't anything here for a postmaster quite yet. Lord Shaxx with Falling Guillotine. Oh, collect Grimoire card. What am I looking at? Oh, is it that? Collect a Grimoire card about Eris Morn. Oh, is there another one here? Oh, there is. Collect a Grimoire card about Onslaught. Alright, so there's just a lot of collectibles in here, too. Okay, I mean, that's basically the weekly story, then. I don't know if it's going to be a weekly thing, week to week, or if it's just like a thing that we can just now get cut loose on and we don't really have to worry about stuff. We might have to do another episode for just the Whisper of the Worm. But I mean, overall, I mean, the Brave Arsenal stuff is really cool. They removed most of the time gating to it as well, which I think they did that after the backlash of the community being like, why are you time gating a thing that's supposed to be a giant win for yourself, dude? You shouldn't be time gating it. You're gonna ruin your own hype. It says talk. I just got like some weird thing come up on the screen. It says talk to Ikora. Ironclad Faith. I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, I think it's something to do with like the New Light experience or whatever. I'm not sure. Anyways, I mean that's it for the week. That's the opening mission and cutscene for Onslaught. I tried my best to play some Onslaught off screen as best I can. I got to wave 36 before we eventually lost, and that was just me playing with like a casual setup with stasis. So if I really did some build crafting and tried my best to make a better build for stuff, I'm sure we could probably get way further than that. But I wasn't really trying very hard. I was just playing to have fun and maybe put some highlights in the video. I guess Bungie has been cooking. Again, I said this at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to say this again now, that people are saying, like, oh, all this stuff they were releasing with the final shape, that was always going to be there, guys. Why do you guys freak out? In my opinion, that was never going to be there. They showed off this new 6th subclass, which I don't know if it's a full-blown subclass. They called it, I think they called it Transcendence, where it was like that red subclass, but it looks more like pinkish, whitish color. And it's a subclass that allows you to combine bits and aspects of all the different subclasses together. I don't think you can do all 3 light subclasses and both dark subclasses. I think you have to do a combination of light and dark. Maybe Transcendence will be that thing that bridges them together. And we still technically need one more dark subclass, so we can have 3 and 3, and then maybe Transcendence can be that 7th one that kind of melds them all together. That looks really cool. They finally included a brand new enemy race. they made it seem like the subjugators were like the only new thing that were coming with it. Like, oh look, you're fighting these new enemy types, just 2 more enemies. So we have like the tormentors, the subjugators, and they showed off like it's basically just like a new enemy race. The one thing everyone's been asking for the longest time. We need a new enemy race. You're telling me these pyramid ships have been freaking empty this whole time? There's no standing army with the Witness's forces, and I guess they finally decided to give us an enemy race, and I'm glad they did. I don't think that was something that they were planning on giving us. The new subclass, I don't think they were planning on giving us either. I think they had to come up with that out of the blue and really cook to make it work. And because they only had like one legacy subclass for each of the three old subclasses. So the Warlock's got a new solar one, Hunter's got a new arc, and then Titan's got a new void subclass. And from what we knew, that was it. And they were expecting us just to be okay with that. And again, I think they've been cooking because their back is like seriously up against the wall. It sucks that they only do really cool stuff like this when their backs are against the wall. I really wish they would go out of their way to at least try to provide us new stuff. Maybe that'll come. Maybe that'll come when Bungie leadership is changed over, or maybe it's already happened and they're really just cranking this stuff out because they are sick and tired of dealing with the lack of accountability from Bungie's side. I'm not too sure. I had been putting off pre-ordering the final shape up until I knew for certain what was coming out with the Into the Light stuff and with their new showcase for the the final shape, and it seems to be solid. It looks really good, and I'm actually excited to play Destiny again. I haven't had a reason to play Destiny for a very long time. I was trying to do some stuff here and there off screen, trumping into PvP and Iron Banner a couple days ago to play for fun, but I mean, it just wasn't scratching it for me. I just wanted to go back into play Helldivers or XCOM and just do more research and more stuff for my PC. I wasn't even really wanting to play Destiny, but now I actually kind of have a reason to play Destiny again, which is nice. It's a nice feeling to know that I can and should play Destiny again. Oh no, that ornament is only specifically for that one weapon I had. I thought it was like an ornament you unlocked for everything, but doesn't look like it. It looks like you have to get those specialty ones. I guess we'll keep that in mind for later. I mean, this one that we got, this curated roll, rewind rounds in Adrenaline Junkie, it's not a bad roll. This is fine by itself. But yeah, I think that when Bungie's back is up against the wall and they have to deliver, because if they don't, the community is going to abandon this game. I think they showed off just enough as far as gameplay wise to get people excited. As far as the story, I'm not sure. I don't necessarily know if I'm eating my words quite yet when it comes to...
Like Laura getting quiet again?
I don't know if I'm exactly eating my words when it comes to Bungie not being able to pull it off and be like the most fantastic expansion they've ever made. I don't know if that's still going to happen. I feel like they're on the right path, but they still need to show off way more in the story. The gameplay and stuff like that is cool. There was nothing wrong with the gameplay of Lightfall. There was a huge issue with the storytelling, and I'm hoping that maybe they can correct that for the final shape, but I'm not sure. They need to provide us a concrete beginning, middle, and end. And they showed off Luke Smith at the very beginning. I thought that guy was gone, but apparently he's still in the company somewhere, and he's like, I promise, guys, Destiny's gonna be here to stay. There's way more after what happens after Destiny. And I'm like, is there? I don't know, man. I'm not sure if that's him coming on camera to maybe show face and maybe apologize. Maybe he was the one responsible for some of the shitty decisions in the background. I don't know. We don't even have confirmation as to who is making this game the way that it is and has been, tanking it for the longest time. It might have been him. It might have been somebody else. I'm not. Who's to say? I sure as hell don't know, and I don't think they're ever going to tell us who might have been the person doing that. Anyways, if you guys have been watching up until this point, be sure to leave a like. It helps push this video out to people who might not have seen it, and it helps with the algorithm. It's a small button for you, but I guess it really does help with this channel and growing and having this reach out to a larger audience. And be sure to subscribe, just because we are going to be doing more of Into the Light, I guess. I guess it might be a weekly thing, it might not be. We're going to do some of the exotic weapon missions when those become available. We got to do another video for the Whisper mission for sure. We are going to be doing the Destiny Fashion Showcase real soon. I don't think any of the fashion provided by the 3 armor sets for the subclasses is something that I need to worry myself with. I think we're good with the armors we have picked out for all of our characters. So that'll be coming down the pipeline too, probably somewhere near May for a content drop when like the Into the Light stuff starts to dry up again. I don't know if I should do a playthrough for the New Light experience. Maybe if you guys think it would be cool to do a New Light experience playthrough for brand new players who have never played Destiny before. Maybe I can give them a rundown on how to play the Into the Light stuff. Is that here? Is that a node somewhere? Hall of Champions? I don't think that's just something I can jump into. Is there a spot that just lets you be like, here's the Into the Light stuff? I might have to delete a character in order for it to work. Ew, I don't know if I want to do that. Well, I'll look into it. Maybe we might do something like that. I don't want to delete any of my characters, but maybe I'll delete my Titan or something after I get all the gear off of him first. I don't know. We'll have to check and see about that. I don't know if I'll do it Into the Light playthrough if I need a brand new character for that. But other than that, guys, I think it looks promising. I'm just trying to stay hopeful. They have my money for now, so I don't know, man. They have it now. It only can go downhill from here. So fingers crossed that it just keeps going up and up and up, and they provide us a very solid conclusion to the franchise, or not to the franchise, but I guess to the saga. Let's say it that way. I did say way in the past that I don't know if I would still be playing Destiny once the final shape was done and over with. That's still on the table. I don't know if I will still be doing stuff for Destiny once the final shape is over and done with, but time will tell, and maybe that'll change when that actually comes out. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.